I think it's always cool when guys say, I have masturbated to you for over like 20 years.
Oh, you talked to Chris before the show?
Yes. She's laughing.
He told me, he said,
yes, and you have my vagina,
but
right? You bought my vagina. No, but like, because I do have a fleshlight where it's the mold of my vagina and my asshole. And they're called Toy Meets World and Tight Chicks.
Not bad. Not bad.
I did not come up with that.
You can't afford not to do that.
Can we talk about the casting process for
you
just
mean,
a
like,
moment?
To put it on your vagina?
Yeah, we're doing the recreation for your
It's weird. It's like a weird gynecological experience.
Right.
Because it's like you're putting this kind of I don't know what it is exactly. It's a mold, but it's wax kind of stuff, and it's weird. But and you have to masturbate before you do it.
Oh, you do?
So the blood's flowing?
Yes, because they want to see it like an
engorged.
right, an engorged vagina. That is exactly what it is.
Wow.
Yeah, they want to see that you're like, so because people are going to masturbate with it, and they want to know that you're like into it.
Do you think the techs are just saying that because they want to watch? Like, I've tried that.
No, he didn't.
At the Golden Corral.
Yeah, he asked me that before the show. I was really confused.
Could I have a booth? And by the way,
no, but they gave me at Fleshlight like this huge like massager, like a Hitachi, but it was like the old school back massager, and I was like, oh my god, I don't know if I'm like turned on by this or like traumatized.
What you need for your vulva is basically to do the equivalent of like when Jason Statham does a fight scene with his shirt off, he does a few push-ups.
Yes, exactly.
They have that weird bungee cord. They're trying to get a little vein going in their arm.
That's what it's, That's
so they
what
do that with your snatch there?
In my snatch. That's right. In my asshole. My asshole is already warmed up naturally.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
You don't need to like get the blood flowing as much
especially in this heat. Yeah.
Right.
So then they cast it.
Yes.
The tech who cast it.
He didn't seem that interested in the whole process.
He's not in the industry.
That's his job.
He's a tech.
Yeah, no,
right?
he's a tech. No, he's not in the industry. And the biggest people think that people in the industry are so interested in like watching the sex scenes and watching them. They're mostly bored. Like literally
with a boner.
Yeah, they're like, bored. When's lunch? Yeah,
but I would think like the cast guy, he's getting paid to not be creepy.
Just he wasn't really creepy at all. No.
Super black and white.
No, it was like actually I was like, this is such a heavy Hitachi. Am I warmed up enough? And he's like, it's good.
Do you think that guy talks to other guys who makes molds all day? Like there got to be, if not a union, at least a clique of like-minded guys,
club.
Like guys who weld and make custom motorcycles. They end up having a beer together. And then one guy...
I don't know how you become a vagina molder.
Well, I think you become a molder. And that's what I'm saying. Like, he's got to talk to
like
one
a dream
kid.
Job.
It's like, what did you do today? Oh, I went to the river because they discovered the remains of a 9-year-old and we had to make casts of the skull, which had partially collapsed from a ball-peen hammer. What'd you do today?
Soldier in Afghanistan, came back with one arm, got to, make a prosthetic.
You ever see Boy Meets World?
I don't know what that has to do with our conversation.
Listen, Pastor Paris down on that snatch. Yeah, it's awesome. First we got out the Hitachi.
Which is weird because for white chicks, I got my face molded so they could have my prosthetics on their face. And then I got my vagina molded.
Well, you do
Why have I had so much molding in my life?
You do look something like they looked.
Something like they looked.
Well, was that...
They did prosthetic pieces on their faces,
Oh,
there it is.
I mean,
well, that's me. That's not them.
All right, so
there I am in my bra. So it was an early indication I would be in porn.